Here we are at Cook's Creek. As you can see, there is a farm nearby, and we're going to see if the neighboring farm on a stream affects the population size of grazing macroinvertebrates. Here we are checking rocks for macroinvertebrates. On this rock, we found an odonata, which can be seen right there. Also on the bottom, we found a helgamite, also known as a megaloptera. Pretty exciting. Abby is also measuring the temperature in degrees Celsius. Once the macroinvertebrates were caught, we placed them into a 70% ethanol solution to be preserved until identification. After the rocks were checked thoroughly, we disturbed the bottom so that any remaining macroinvertebrates would be caught into the net. So here you can see the bottom being disturbed. We emptied the net into a bucket, and then we poured the sample into the net. The net acted like a filter, and any macroinvertebrates that were left in the bucket were caught by the net. We then took the macroinvertebrates off the net and placed them into the solution. Here we are at Cub Run. This stream does not run through any farmland and is spring fed. Here Isaac is measuring the depth of the water with the meter stick. We took all of the collected samples to the lab to be identified. To help identify the macroinvertebrates, we used a dichotomous key. This is a view of the Plecoptera, also known as the stonefly. We took samples and separated them out by the stream they were collected in, the trial number, and the order. The first graph shows that Cook's Creek had an overall greater abundance of macroinvertebrates and species diversity. The next graph is our ranked abundance curve graph. As you can see, 3 to 4 orders make up the majority in each stream. The last graph shows the number of grazing macroinvertebrates in each stream. Cook's Creek overall had a greater number of grazing macroinvertebrates.